To my son and daughter, I need to share a very important news for you. God has let me know that something amazing and strange things will happen to you. Tonight, in just a few hours, you will begin with take note of what God wants you to listen to. Be very careful not to ignore this message so you won't be sorry. In the end, it's very important, and will happen today in less than 3 days. Please keep this information for 24 hours. Keep it a secret and don't tell anyone else. I will pray with you at the end, anyone, so that everything good in your life could come to you. So, I ask you not to ignore this. Every time you hear a word that touches your heart, say "I" right away. Take it in so that grace can start to work. It's something you've heard before. The calm comes after the storm. Okay, I'm here to tell you today that the peace that's coming into your life is, let's not just talk about any calm, the best financial gift you may have ever been through. Let me ask you have you ever thought about why you've been through a lot? Tough times, why so many sleepless nights, not sure when better times would come. If these thoughts have crossed your keep in mind that this message is for you. How many times have we been in the middle of a storm, and lots of problems, unsure of things, and it seems like the world is falling on us with no clear way out. At these times it's easy to feel down, lose hope, and even question our trust. But it's especially important now that we need to remember this is what He's telling you now, son, daughter, that your faith and hope and your persistence in the face of challenges haven't been in. Prepare yourself for a turnaround in vain in your life. Can feel like our fights at times, never at the end. We look at the problems and wonder if they ever get to I have something to say before I go. God sees all of your tears shed. He has heard all of your prayers said in a whisper, the silence of the night. He knows exactly who you are going through, and He hasn't given up on you. That He is working, in other words, your favor right now. Take a moment to let God's power work in your life. There are many times these days when things seem not possible. Getting through it could be a cash crisis, being sick, having a relationship end, or any other trouble. And in the middle of these, it's normal to feel down during storms and feel like God has forgotten about us. I want to tell you that God never leaves. We are sure of this in Isaiah 41:10. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Upset because I am your God makes us stronger and helps us, stands by us with His holy now. Now I want you to picture your life as the battlefield is sometimes where we find ourselves in the middle of a war, tired and hurt and out of strength. But it's just in these times when God takes things. He is our commander and leader. He doesn't lose. God is about to turn the case around. When I talk about a turnaround, I means a big change in your life. God is good at making the not possible. He might have split the Red Sea for the way. When the Israelites took down the walls He brought Lazarus back from the dead in Jericho, and miracles are still happening. Today you might be thinking how this things that will happen in your life, and I tell you that is what you will discover by the end of this video. There is something and even people already in your life that will lead you to the way that God has set and is good. Got ready for you, dear brother, sister, a very rare and amazing miracle, the kind we usually only hear about in the hearing from other people, is about to happen in your. Soon, you'll be able to feel the smell of victory coming up. Our generation has already seen a lot of changes, haven't we? Have seen progress in technology, the political and social, big changes and transformations in some parts of life. But what God is going to do will surprise everyone, leaving many in awe of what a great time it will be in you. I want you to get ready for life. See God's power at work in your finances. I'm deeply hoping for a better life. Here, may every word of this message bring you peace. Will come true in your. There are times when life can be hard, can't it? The bills keep coming in the way. It seems impossible to get over. And the light at the end of the tube shows up. God is far away, but I want you to know that notices your. He sees every tear and sign of pain and silent prayer, every moment of pain. He is about to make that different. Case, lift your head, for your redemption, in terms of money, is close by. God is about to open the rooms of heaven and pour out a huge blessing that there won't be enough space for. Do you believe in receiving it? Let me know what you think about this. Dear brother and sister, trust that God is making my point clear and right away. My dear son, my dear daughter, am I the one who made heaven and earth? One who knows all of your. This is the day I have a special revelation for you. Pay close attention to these words aimed at you. I can see every tear you shed. She can hear every quiet prayer and know each of your thoughts. I know the journey has been difficult, but I want to tell you that I have never been far from you. I am always by your side, leading your every step. Accept this. The truth is that you have shown finding out and growth, and I can see how hard you work to do what I say. Even if things look impossible, every little win, every small change in your heart is valuable. I think you're great as you grow up. I feel stronger, smarter, and more like my son. Today though, I want you to know something very important. I'm getting ready for a big event for you. Said yes to something more than your wildest thoughts. I'm putting the pieces together, set up so you can go through an amazing change and keep your eyes open in life. Not only your eyes, but also in particular, your mental. Often, things happen right under our noses, but we're too busy with every day that we don't see them. I'm already having miracles happen around me. You and I need you to pay attention to see the benefits come to them that are coming down from heaven to your. Do you remember the story of Elijah and his servant when they were being locked up by an army? The servant was scared, but Elijah prayed for his eyes of the Spirit opened, and when it did, he saw heavenly was a lot bigger than that army around them. So it's in your. I have angels fighting for you in real life, for you to keep you safe and lead you. I know what your hopes and dreams are, in your deepest wants, and nothing you want is hidden from me. And I'm also working to make them come true, even when you don't see that I am. It might look like nothing is working, letting you know that your prayers aren't being heard. But I'm still putting the pieces together of the puzzle. Don't let life's problems get you down. Get rid of the fights you have in your dreams are part of through which they shape you, making you stronger and getting you ready for what I have planned for each of you. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. In the Psalms 37:4, it says to enjoy yourself in the Lord, and He'll give you the wants of your heart. That I'm using everything for yours. Please accept this grace. May peace be with you, my love. I, the Lord, touch you, children, your heart with this message. Today, kid, it's not a freak accident that you found this video. There aren't any in my kingdom. Strange events happen all the time. The goal for today is to boost your hope and start over with dreams. You might be feeling weak, feeling down because you think things won't grow. But I tell you, lift your head. I am the Lord, and I am in control of all things. This promise is for hold on to my hand, because I am to keep you going. Don't let conditions take your peace. I'm your. When you think the world is ending, peace, as things fall apart around you, remember that I am the strong rock where you can depend on me. I'm your safe haven, strong fortress, and your constant help people in times of trouble. And it's hard to accept this peace that goes beyond what people can understand, and only I can offer. In Luke 1:37, everything is written for God. I want you to have full trust that this is true. Take a deep breath and feel who I am, right next to you, hugging and comforting you. I'm here with you to offer my spiritual. Accept and strengthen your spirit. Don't let fear take over. I am your God, and I have everything under my control. Trust in me, and cast your fears and stress into my. I'm taking care of every as part of your life, keeping an eye on, and taking care of all your needs and details. Don't worry about or have problems that are too big. I'm too small to be taking part when the sun comes up tomorrow. Always keep in mind that the shadows of the night are only there because the light is on. How the light that's about to come in the state of your money will shine with an brightness that will light up every. Choose what to do and how to do it. From now on, if you have to carry the weight of and the pressure that comes with it overwhelming, take a deep breath and get ready for a good reason change. You might be wondering, how can this happen, God? My answer is clear and direct. Faith does not know any bounds or the word impossible. It is by trust that the most wonderful gifts and miracles make it clear that I really understand what you are going through. I understand the problems you're having, the things that scare you, and the questions that you're having about your heart. I see how hard it is for you all the time, work you've put in, and the tries to figure out how to get out of problems that look like I'm here to help you. No matter what, show you the way every step of the way. I want to take a moment to tell you of something important. You are not alone. While everything was going on, I am trying to completely change every part of your except the changes I'm making in my life. Giving you my dear. Please know that I have a handmade plan for your life, a plan full of with happiness and peace. When you feel the weight of, if you're having trouble, know that I am keep it safe, refuge. I am your constant power, a base that supports you at all times. Besides, I am the one who has the power to change anything. No matter how hard it might be. It seems that no matter how big the thing you're having, I'm better than any problem, no matter how hard the way. Go ahead, maybe I'll be the one who makes the impossible turn into it's possible. The way that looked uncertain and foggy will be explained, coming through as clear as the pure water from a spring in darkness, where there used to be. You'll find the light that will light up. In this way, I'm setting up a new time for you, a clear time for direction and victory. Your money victory is sure of, and I am the God who gives, he said, meets all of your needs, and I'm here to help. Make sure you get the thickness and have the results you want. Don't worry about what will happen, because I'm already there, getting ready for. I know everything you want and are worried about. I'm working too, on their behalf. This movie shows the good things that are to come. Love it, and come back to it. When you need to remember that I am the Lord, am in control of everything. The words you hear now are meant to make you stronger, refresh, and remember. I promise I'll never leave you. Only get this gift soon. You'll remember and be. I am amazed at how loyal I am shown. Every challenge and problem you can face, have been facing, was actually a plan for something bigger, and you'll be happy because I am the God who is greater than all. What people expect from me is what I bring. Plenty where there isn't enough, and changes the desert into a garden. Let your heart open and say this with me. Get this message now. Lord, I'm ready for your money gift, my son or kid. In a world that screams a lot, feel hopeless, I am the constant source of not changing. Faith, say something with faith. Honor to God in the highest. What I've planned for you isn't just a little help, but a blessing so important enough that it won't be possible not to know that it was coming from my hand. You'll enjoy sharing with other people what I'm going to give you, and will be able to say with certainty, look at what God has done for me. The first truth to learn is the force of love is the strongest force in the world, mending that has the power to change lives, wounds and coming together, hearts. I want you to know that this love I'm talking about isn't just temporary. I feel something deep, eternal, and divine. You were made with love to love and be loved from the start. Love has been the heart of God. Look around you and enjoy the beauty of nature, the way the stars shine, the hugeness of the water. Everything was made with love, and love is how you can really value the grandeur of my making things. My child, the world tries to change the meaning of love in order to make you think it's something weak or just romance and short-lived. Love is more than feelings, though. It is a promise and a choice every day to do what's best for other people. Remember, my son, you're your own Jesus. You are the best example of love. He cared so much about people that he died to save others. This is the love I want for everyone. You to live a selfless life of love that always wants what's best for other people. When you love this way, you not only change the lives of those around you, you and also yours. This change comes into life through love. Love. It can heal and fix the hurts the most, and seems to not possible to forgive someone who hurt you to get better. You for being kind instead of angry. Let my love flow through you and into you. Never forget how powerful an action can be. Of love, no matter how little boost of confidence, a kind act, a honest hug. All of these things have the huge power to change lives in deep and important, in many ways. Love is the force that brings people together, people in a world that is often marked by. Love shows the differences and disagreements itself, as the force capable of bringing there is real togetherness and understanding. We believe that love can get broken. Hurt and prejudice have built walls around people. It takes its place and makes bridges of getting it, and letting yourself be loved when you choose to turn into a real peacemaker. And peace that comes from reconciliation is more than human understanding. I know that caring is not always a simple job. There will be times when you go through pain, betrayal, but it's important to accept failure. Remember that real love never fails. It is strong and persistent, even in the most challenging and bad situations, where you feel tired. Or, be strong and know that I love you, will always be. And this love never changes. It's a strong and brave person who can keep you going on your journey to keep love even when it seems like it. I want you to live an impossible life, a life full of love, where everything you do yours is made up of this basic rule. When you're facing problems and having trouble, ask yourself, how can I? Please answer this with love. When you see someone who needs help, think about what you can do to show God's love. To this love should be the center of your life, being there in acts. It's also important for you to receive the love's grace in your life, knowing that following orders is an important idea that makes it possible to best wishes and protection. Following this rule not only makes your relationship stronger with God, but also makes a way for you to feel the fullness of divine happiness and safety in your. Think about the story of Noah for a while, a good and honest man in a bad world. When I looked at earth and saw the spread of evil, I picked Noah. For a unique, I told him to build a boat to look out for his family and different animals from a big storm that I would send to cleanse the world, even though it has never rained. Or I told Noah about the flood, and he started building the ark after being told to, following my directions, cutting wood, taking exact measurements, and working hard for many years. People around him made fun of him and called him. However, Noah wasn't moved by their make fun of me, because he knew I had talked to him, and I said it's true that he obeyed. Noah was steady when the flood came, and he took his family into the ark with the animals. The water came up to the whole earth, but the ark sailed while everyone outside the ark stayed safe, died. But Noah and his family, where Noah's obedience was kept, not only saved their lives, but also provided a new beginning for being human. Noah's story shows the force of obedience. He did what I told him to do, even when it was tough to. I get that he didn't ask any questions. He didn't think, he just trusted. And he did it, in line with me for help. Because of this, he and his family got great good things, just like Noah did. A strong step to take in your life. Following can be hard at times, which means you have to leave your comfort zone, deal with feedback, and get through its specific fears. When you decide to follow me or showing faith and trust, you are saying that you believe I always know what's best for you. What's going on is not clear. It's at these times that I change the way you live. I love you very much, and wish you the best for you, and I want you to do well, be happy, and live in peace. Coming from following me is the way to if you follow me, you choose the way in life, blessings in life, and I am the Lord your God, and I am happy, always by your side. Obey and feel the fullness of my blessing. Yes, Here is the third truth I want to share with you is about how strong of not changing faith. Let's go back to the story of Abram. Abram was a normal person, living in a faraway place. When I called, I told him to leave his house, his family, and everything he needed to know, followed an unknown the way Abraham did not. He didn't think twice about trusting me, even without knowing everything about he left his family with a plan and things, fully believing in my promise that he would do great things. Abraham's life had times when being alive, when things seemed to completely break the promise I made. Years went by without him and Sarah being able to have a child, and with each new month, it seemed clear that wanting a child was getting a long way away. Even when these problems that seem impossible to solve, Abraham stayed firm in his beliefs. Faith finally saw Isaac born. The birth of the expected son marked the end of the start of my word to Abraham. It was a very happy time, a clear sign that I was going to keep my promise. But the biggest test of faith was still to come when I asked Abraham to give up his only son, the son of promise. And he did a great job of keeping it, and without question faith that he was ready to meet my needs based only on his trust in me. He went up the mountain with Isaac, willing to make the sacrifice without knowing what was going to happen. At the crucial moment, I gave them a ram, ready to be sacrificed, showing that Abraham's faith had been put to the test, and approval of his trust not only led to personal good fortune for him, but also a deep and long-lasting effect on future. A lot of people came after Abraham. Today, many countries remember him as an example of something true and steady. The faith that he had in me served as a powerful testament to what it truly means to. I want you to think about what you believe now. Yours. Where in your life can you use your faith as firm as? It's possible that you are facing a money problem that seems insurmountable. Problems you may be having with a health problem that makes you a lot of worry, or maybe you're going through a problem in an important bond. No matter the specifics what you are going through, remember Abraham had hope and was able to trust. Even when I have trouble believing that I am in charge, have a great plan for the rest of your life, that you, even when things look bad and answers don't seem to be in sight, that I'm working for your benefit. The scenes that make everything possible, the best thing that can happen to your business. It compared to a seed put in rich soil. Just like a seed needs constant faith, also needs to care to grow and thrive. Never-ending food and paying attention to every act of faith, even the most basic and small ones, play an important part in making that seed. When you pray to believe in me and do what I say, promises that you are drinking properly and taking care of that. As you make a promise to do this, your faith will grow, and over time, that seed will get stronger, grow, and start to bear lots of fruit, showing up as blessings and successes in your life. It's important for you to stay strong and keep believing even when the outcomes don't happen right away. It's clear that big things are coming, and what your faith can do is huge. And always remember that I am loyal and keep all of my promise to believe this with all your heart, that your faith will pay off in ways you never thought of. Even if problems come up and answers don't seem to be coming in on time, and your faith will make things happen that go beyond your expectations. Yes, don't forget to sign up for our Turn On the channel and the notice bell to get all the good things that what God wants for your life.